Hi, welcome to the ride, and I appreciate you joining us today. Well, the NADA convention has come and gone for another year, and if you were walking across the floor looking at the booths, or if you were reading anything about the convention, you'll see that there was a lot of folks talking about the customer experience and how to improve it. Well, this is obviously good stuff. This is good information that all dealers and manufacturers need to hear. But I believe it's also important for us to understand as an industry, where do we stand? And in order to show you what I mean, I want to look at some hard numbers. Let's take a look. The numbers I'm going to show you are taken from Maritz's new vehicle customer study, which is the largest automotive study in North America. And in 2011, 46% of Americans were completely satisfied with their buying experience, compared to 43% in 2007. For the non-luxury brands, when we break it down a little bit, 45% of those customers were completely satisfied versus 43% in 2007. For the luxury brands, 52% completely satisfied this year versus 48% in 2007. So year over year, we look at percentage point increases. So we're going exactly the right direction. Now, what's the Canadian experience? Is it the same or different from the Americans? Well, what we know in 2011 is that 51% of Canadians were completely satisfied with the buying experience versus 46% in 2007. For non-luxury, 51% completely satisfied versus 46% in 2007. And for luxury, 57% in 2011 versus 48% 5 years ago. So certainly in Canada, the luxury manufacturers have clearly outpaced the market as a whole. Well, I think what this analysis shows us is that generally at the industry level, we're doing a better job than what we were doing 5 years ago. We're moving the needle as it relates to delivering higher levels of customer satisfaction. But one huge caveat, some brands have moved up, but some also have slipped. So therefore, in doing your analysis, I'd encourage you to look at the brands that fall into that category. So if you are one of those, action can be taken. But the other thing is I'd encourage you to look at is to build into your KPI dashboard or your scorecard or whatever you wish to call it, to build those retail satisfaction metrics into that scorecard. Because only by doing that and heightening the importance of those metrics within the organization will attention from a management standpoint be dedicated to those tasks and improving that retail satisfaction. So hope you have found this helpful. And again, thank you for joining us today on The Ride.